Sometimes during a conversation with a customer, Zipchat may reply in a way that is different than the way you would have personally replied to that specific customer. So don't worry about that. There is a super simple way to solve this, and this way is called corrections. Basically, what you have to do is just go through the conversations. You can check this conversation once per day, once per week, once per month, depends on how many conversation, how much traffic you actually have. So let's say I'm scrolling through this conversation with a customer, and for certain reason, I don't like this reply. What I'm gonna do, I will click on make a correction, and I will change the way Zipchat reply to this customer. So I can change the text, I can add text, I can remove text, I can do whatever I want. What will happen is that next time Zipchat will face a similar situation, a similar conversation, will take into account also your correction as a new way to reply to this specific situation. So your correction will be taken into account by the AI in order to give a reply that is more aligned with what you would have liked to reply in this specific situation. There are one more thing that you can do, which is super useful, especially for two use cases, but of course you're free to use it as you wish. But two of the most common situations are: the first one, when, for example, you are out of stock of a product, you want to create a correction regarding all the conversation specific to that product and set an expiry date. This is important because probably you know you're gonna be back on stock next month, so you don't want to go back next month and delete all this correction about this product being out of stock and maybe offering like an alternative or a coupon code, but you want Zipchat to just forget about that. So you just set up an expiration date for that specific correction you're creating. So what will happen on that date, Zipchat will just forget about the correction you provided and go on with its normal and standard way of selling the product people are talking about. The second use case is during, for example, a promotion period, let's say Black Friday. You don't want to go and change or delete all the corrections you made where you are basically promoting some specific coupon code or stuff like that. So you just set an expiry date, let's say 5th of December, and then on that date, Zipchat will just forget about Black Friday and will not recommend coupon codes anymore. Once you have done your correction, you can go on correction and you can see the correction appearing here. So anytime you can just decide to edit it, so you can just change it or add an expiry date or remove an expiry date, or you can just click on delete and have Zipchat forget immediately about that correction.